Good morning. My name is Merlin Richards. I'm a product support rep for Snorkel, field-based here in Phoenix, Arizona. Helping me today will be Mark Thurston, our district sales manager from San Diego. And of course, if you're going to have a problem, why don't you do it right in front of everybody right up front? So, small cap issue, but this machine is a very exciting machine for us. It's brand new for me, so if I reach in my back pockets and get out notes, don't hold it against me. This unit was introduced with Snorkel at World of Concrete in January of 2008. What's exciting about it is, and you've already heard the different drive systems, with Skyjack coming first with their axles and Genie coming first with what they say is their more traditional style. This is Snorkel's first foray into a hydrostatically driven machine. 5,000 PSI drive pressure system. Snorkel typically went the route with Genie. We had radial piston pumps. We had the typical piston pump on the engine. This unit does a lot for us with Snorkel. One of the first things it does is it gives us a really good ground speed increase. This machine will travel at 4.6 miles an hour. It's a little more peppy, if I to use that phrase, than Snorkel has been known for. We now, frankly, are on an even playing field with other competitors because we can travel on the bigger job sites as fast as they can, and that's a big plus. Yesterday in the field trials, I was very impressed with its performance, as honestly, that's the first time I got to drive it. It fared very well in the sand and the different media that we were driving through over there. So, to begin with, it's got 355 lug tire bar lugs, R&R torque hubs, mated to a Sauer-Danfoss 2-speed drive motor. The drive system is powered by a Sauer-Danfoss Series 4200 hydrostat operating at 5,000 PSI with a 300 PSI charge system. Very efficient drive system. Gives us about 40% gradability. Actual, theoretical is 45. We will go 40% at 21.8 degrees. Very nice performing unit. This unit, as you can see, differs greatly from a lot of the other units, as our power plant is in the carriage. We believe that lowers the center of gravity. We believe that also offers some cost reduction. It's a non-continuous 59 degree rotation, so we don't have to have the planetary hydraulic swivel. It allows us to route simpler hydraulic hoses and lines. When you get closer to it a little bit later, you'll see that it's powered by a Kubota TE 1505 turbocharged 42 horsepower diesel engine. Been a very reliable power plant. We also have a 1.6 GM dual fuel option at 38 horsepower. And then once you get a little closer to it, you'll see, although compact, it is still very mechanic friendly. Everything is accessible. Everything is within reach. And it presents a very good platform for service and maintenance ability. One thing about the Snorkel product line is we've heard, yeah, our wires are the same, and the booms, 13 is going to be 13. We carry that on to this new model. Snorkel has always been known for a simple design, mechanic friendly, decrease the amount of maintenance required. 25-gallon diesel tank, almost 40 degrees of pivotal steering. Moving up into the turret area, again, a simple toggle switch, 3-fuse, circuit break protected. Hour meter inside, you'll find a very clean and crisp lower control box. Schematic nomenclature on the side. Clip-on relays that have the clips that hold them onto the relay board. So very clean and efficient. Molex style connectors, numbered and wired. Again, corresponds with the schematics that make it friendly. We talked about, or we've heard about, axle flotation and the different theories. My axle floats 8.5 inches. It does lock out. When I extend or come off the boom switch, I will lock. It's the same theory. When we're traveling, when we're driving, we want to keep the power to the ground. We want to keep the wheels on the ground, and we want to improve traction. Four-wheel drive is standard on this unit, and we want to keep that wheel from hanging and floating in the air to possibly decrease efficiency. The riser, this particular design has been it's been used probably since the mid-90s, very proven. I do not have the twin parallel bar vertical lift as my competitors. However, with the use of our jib unit and with proper operating training, I think they can easily work around that. We'll turn it around to the other side in a little bit and talk about some hydraulics. Coming up to the jib itself, it's a 5-foot jib. It's a plus/minus 70 degrees. It allows 5 feet of vertical extension. Upper control box, again, carries the same simplistic toggle switch design. My drive functions is proportional, powered by an OEM 100 hertz controller. We've heard that you can run down the street and buy a toggle switch. So again, that seems to be the theme, is to keep it simple and keep it where I can get it back up and running by running down to a local hardware store. The boom functions are controlled by a rheostat. We'll talk about that when we turn it around a little bit. The rheostat drives 2 proportional controller coils on the manifold that have a pulse width modulation adjustment on it to keep it smooth. Downstairs, it's more of the bang bang function. It just runs. Upstairs functions are proportional via the rheostat knob. Hydraulic filtration is a 40 micron screen filler, 100 mesh suction, and a 10 micron return filter. So again, very clean oil. I won't say that my oil will be cleaner than the manufacturer's, but it will definitely be clean enough for the system. Standard options, or excuse me, optional basket is available. This is standard basket 39 by 72, and a 5-foot basket is available for this machine. Any questions on this side? I know I'm talking extremely fast, so. The engine option, this is a Kubota, 42 horse, and a General Motors 1.6 at 38 horse. Okay? Why don't you turn it around, Mark? Excuse me? One's gas. No, dual fuel. The GM is dual fuel. The Kubota's gas. Or excuse me, the Kubota's diesel. The GM is dual fuel. On this side of the machine, the boom functions are controlled by a hydroforce valve operating at 2,700 psi. It's powered by a Barnes 2-stage pump on the end of the hydrostat. One section is putting out 2 gallons, one section is putting out 2.2 gallons. The rheostat is worked in conjunction with these 2 solenoids, which are the proportional controller. It just gives us a better feel, a better adjustability, if you will, of the rheostat in conjunction with toggle switch operation. Provides smooth operation and is able to creep into a work surface while elevated. It has 13 inches of ground clearance, and it's been very well received. I have had the pleasure actually of going up to the Alaskan pipeline out in the middle of nowhere to see 2 of these operate for about 4 months in the summer, and what a true testament it was for the test of the machine. And we're very excited about it. We're ready to get a bunch of them out there and get some good feedback. It's been well received so far. It's based on a solid platform design, and we're excited about it at Snorkel. Any questions? Just air to foam. That's no high flotation foam tire or filled tires are available. Yeah. Is that all?
Now, you gave us for more detail. When you come off the oscillating axle, what does the axle do once you come off the limit switch? Does it lock it?
It's locked, yes.
Does it go back?
No, it's locked, right. And you know, the floating axle, like we said, it's a drivability. So there's a lot of different schools of thoughts out there, but we do lock it off switch, boom, or extend. The axle does lock.
And that's a master kill switch there.
Master kill switch, 2 resettable circuit breakers, and then the 110 to the platform plug on the right-hand side.
No, it's the 3 entry points, no clamshell sort of thing. It's a drop bar, no chain. There is swing gate option. I'm sorry.
Swing, that's right, front. The basket, yes.
So the tri-entry is standard.
Tri-entry is standard. Swing gate is an option. 59 by 72 is standard basket. 5 foot is available.
This decking is replaceable.
Correct.
Did you cover that?
I did not. I did fail to mention that the floor of our deck is replaceable. It's bolt-on in 3 sections of this expanded aluminum. And that's something that they added just very, very recently to this machine. Makes a nice little feature.
Any other questions? Okay. Thank you, Merlin.